Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series I'm going to be doing, which is called the Stampy Flat Challenge. And I'm sure you're wondering what the Stampy Flat Challenge is. So yeah, I'm going to explain. So I'm going to be starting up a brand new survival world. The twist is it's going to be a super flat world, but not a normal super flat world. So I don't know if you know, a lot of people don't know, as you can actually customize the super flat worlds and kind of have them exactly as you want. You can kind of add in new blocks and kind of change what you want them to be and how many layers there's going to be of them. And so I've designed my own world. And so, no surprise, the top row is going to be orange wall. But then we go down here, and there's all of these different blocks we have all the way down to the very bottom, where there is going to be bedrock. Bedrock is always at the bottom, no matter what. So yeah, these are all of these layers, and I've come up with this design to be a tricky way to play the game. And there's a few challenges I'm going to have to do while playing in this super flat world. And I'm going to talk about what the challenges are in a second, but let me just go and show you the other settings. So I've set it as a plains biome, and that means that I should get some villagers, and I've also gonna have abandoned mine shafts and strongholds, and I won't have any ocean monuments, but I've got that ticked anyway. I'm also gonna have dungeons, decorations. Kind of gives you like tall grass and flowers and sugarcane and stuff, which will be very handy. That's why the second layer is actually dirt, because I'm also going to have these lakes, and then the lakes make it so obviously there's a bit of water, but it also allows to show a little bit of the second layer. And actually, this should not be dirt. This should be grass block. So let's go and change that to a grass block, because then that way I'll also be able to get some animals spawning, because otherwise I wouldn't have any grass. So this is kind of how the game's going to be set up. So let's go and back out of here. I also have fire spread turned off because there are going to be lakes of lava, and most of the world is made out of wool. And yeah, for obvious reasons, that's not a very good mix. I'm also going to have a bonus chest, and that bonus chest might come in very important. So we're going to have to see about that. And everything else seems to be fine. It's not an online game. Weather cycles on, all of that seems jolly good. So then I need to be in survival. Shall I put it to hard? Do you think that'd be too hard? Let's go for normal. I don't think I've ever played Minecraft in normal. It's either easy or hard. So let's go and play in normal. If you do decide to do this challenge or a similar challenge yourself, you can do it at whatever setting you want. But apart from that, let's go and load up this world. So, of course, this is going to be a brand new world. And the most important thing when I start off is the bonus chest. Because the bonus chest might be a way to get items I could not get otherwise. And what I really want is to get a sapling. Because if I don't get a sapling in my bonus chest, then I'm pretty sure there's going to be no way that I'm going to be able to grow trees at all. Which means I'm going to have a very limited amount of wood at the beginning. And of course, wood's important. And there we go, look, loads of saplings. I got loads of oak and dark oak saplings. So that is very, very lucky. I also got a bit of food, which is going to be very handy at first. And I think... Let's start off trying to... I need to start these trees growing. So let's go and see if I can try and gather up a little bit of this dirt here. Well, actually, the entire second level is dirt, isn't it? So let's go and try and break this away. I don't want to destroy the grass, because that grass is going to be important. Because actually, let's go and break away some of this stuff. Actually, I could grow some wheat with this. If I get enough tall grass to get some seeds, then I'll be able to grow some wheat. It's also quite nice having all of the glowstone as well. Just because it lights up the area a little bit. So there's going to be these lava lakes and the water lakes as well. So I've not seen any lava lakes, but they are going to be important to find, mainly because... there's normally stone around them, and at the moment there's going to be no way for me to get stone, and the stone layer is quite low down. So as I said, I did design the layers myself, but I can't exactly remember where each layer is, so it is going to be a bit of a surprise when I'm digging down, and I do want to be careful. So actually what I might do is I might, rather than trying to start growing trees here and setting up a camp here, I might go and wander. I might go and explore the land for a bit, because what I really want to do is I want to find a lava lake, and luckily I got myself a wooden pickaxe here, so I can get some of the stone. Actually, is the one right here. Aha! I can see some stone. I think this has to be a lava lake. So what have we got? Oh, we've got some gravel as well. Yeah, because sometimes around these lakes, you can get different ores as well. And oh, look! and there's a village right there. There we go. This is absolutely perfect. I was very lucky here, and I've not done this challenge before, but if I didn't get some of the stuff I got in that bonus chest, this entire thing would be much harder. So I was very lucky here, but it could work. Even if you don't get any saplings, you can get wood. Of course, there's a layer for every different type of wood. It is quite low down though, and spending that long without wood would be tough. But you can also just steal it from the villagers as well. Just means you're going to have a little bit more of a limited supply, and you also can't get apples from them because food might be a little bit of a problem. Actually, no, it won't. Food won't be a problem because I have the village, and that's going to be handy. And hopefully, I'll be able to find some sugarcane at some point as well, because of course I need to make some cakes. So let's go and make my way to the village. And there's another lava lake here. Are there any ores around here? No. Sometimes you can get a bit of coal and a bit of iron, which can be very handy. But let's go and go to the village, and let's see if we've got anything good in the blacksmith, or even if there is a blacksmith, because that would be very handy. And I guess I should probably tell you what my challenges are. I realize that I haven't told you yet. So there's 3 challenges. There's 3 challenges that I need to do in this world, and I have no idea whether it's going to be easy, difficult, or even possible. So we're going to find that out as we go. So yeah, challenge number 1 is kind of pretty obvious. I need to go and I need to try and reach the very bottom of this world. And so I'm not entirely sure how tall the world is. I think it's around about 60 blocks. It's pretty similar to where like sea level would be anyway. But of course, rather than just digging, hello guys, rather than just digging down through stone, I'm of course going to be digging down through everything that's going to be there. And there's like lots of lava down there, and water, and silverfish stone as well. So yeah, that's not going to be as easy as it might sound. But the good thing is one of the very bottom layers are diamonds, and diamonds are probably going to be very important for the other 2 challenges, and you might guess what they are. 2 other challenges left, 2 things I need to defeat. I need to go and try and defeat the Ender Dragon and the Wither. So that's what my challenge is. So not only do I need to reach the bottom of the world, I also need to try and defeat the 2 most dangerous bosses that there are in the game. But hopefully, if I do reach the bottom layer, then that means I'm going to be able to get like a full set of diamond armor pretty easily. And I think with that, the bosses won't be too hard. The only other challenge will be, of course, to find the stronghold, and of course to be able to spawn in the wither boss. Because of course I can go to the end, and if you're in a super flat world, the end still is just like a normal end. Like it doesn't, you know, it doesn't look completely flat, but the Nether is. The Nether is basically just like the overworld, and it's completely flat, and so that's gonna be interesting. But it'd be good to go to the Nether to get the blaze powder in order to make the Eye of Enders, because yeah, I'm not gonna have any other real way in order to be able to get the Eye of Enders. So let's go and place all of this back down here. And right then, let's go and have a look around. Oh, I can see some sugar cane over there. I should probably have something to eat. I don't know whether to set base here or whether to keep wandering a little bit more, because I was hoping to find a blacksmith here. But let me just go and have another little quick check. But I couldn't. Well, I didn't notice a blacksmith anywhere. There's there's a crafting table here. I guess I might as well take that. And I might go and gather just some wood from here as well, just so I have that before I go and start growing trees. But it does not seem like there's a blacksmith, which is a little bit rubbish. I will be honest. I was hoping there would be one here, but nope, sadly nothing. And I might steal some of these torches as well, because the coal layer, I remember, is very low down. So there is a glowstone layer, so I can gather up some glowstone, but torches are generally just a little bit easier to work with rather than the glowstone. So tell you what, let's go make myself. Do I have an axe? Oh, there we go. I got an axe anyway, so I might as well just let's make a stone one. I got plenty of stone now. So do I have any Oh, I don't know. I need a little bit of wood just to do a bit of crafting. So let's just steal a little bit of wood here. I'm sure the friendly villagers will not mind. I mean, they must have a pretty boring life anyway, seeing as they're kind of standing here in this big empty void. So let's go make a few tools. Let's go make a pickaxe. I guess I should make a shovel as well, because some of the layers I'm gonna have to dig through, and a stone sword as well, because mobs are on. Once it becomes the nighttime, even though we're in this big open area, yeah, the googlies are going to start coming after me, and yeah, I'm going to have to be ready to deal with that. And oh, sorry, I didn't know there was someone in here. Don't mind me, I'm just borrowing your house. I'll be on my way soon. It's only just to have a little bit now before I go and set off on my adventure. So I just want to go and explore. and hopefully just find another village, and hopefully that one will have a blacksmith, because the big thing that I didn't get from my bonus chest, and of course didn't get from this village, is any iron. Because iron's one of the most difficult things, because it's so useful for making, of course, a bunch of weapons and things, but it's quite low down. I remember that it's on quite a low level, and so if I had to wait until I've kind of dug all the way down there, that might be quite difficult. But this is great, because I'm getting loads of food here. That's kind of the best thing about finding this village, is like, not even the fact loads of food, like loads of different food. I can get a bit of variety, have some potatoes, have some carrots, you know, shake things up a little bit. So that's kind of good. I thought that for a while I was going to be eating, well, I didn't know what I was going to be eating. I guess apples would have probably been the only thing I could have eaten otherwise from the tree. So I'm glad that I got this nice variety of food. And there are some layers of food. I know there's some pumpkins down there. Actually, I think the pumpkins are quite close to the surface, so there are them, so that's pretty handy. And there's also a melon layer, I think, at some point down there. So that's going to be another layer to get to in case I'm getting peckish. And look, a chicken! I found a chicken as well. So as you can see, because there's these little patches of grass here, animals are going to spawn. So I could kill it to get some food, but you know what? I might as well go vegetarian for this, because I really don't need it. And tell you what, let's get the map out and let's make it, and let's try and start filling it in. So I was kind of going to the edge of the world in that direction, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of just want to spread out. So let's go back this way a little bit. Just so I can mark that village on my map, just so I kind of filled it in. So that way I'll know where I've started to. So if I get nostalgic and want to head back here, then I can do. But what would be good is there's a bit of sand down here. Should I get this sand? Sand? Will I need sand for anything? I guess if I eventually build a house, then it'd be nice to have windows. I think that's where sand will be useful for me now. So the plan is this isn't going to be much of like a building let's play. Like I feel like, you know, across like Cave Den and Quest and of course Lovely World, I do a lot of building. And so I feel like I don't really need to do another series where I'm building like a lot of things, but I'm going to have a base. You know, I'm going to have a place to head back to after my adventures. So I'm going to build something, you know, just to stay in, because at the moment it's feeling a little bit empty here at the moment. It's there's not much to look at. I just kind of want something on the horizon to look at. I might make like a tower, just like one tall tower in like the middle of this empty void. I think would be quite cool. So I'm just gonna kind of wander around, trying to fill in the map. And also, if ever I see any of these lava pools, I'm going to go and head to them as well, because these are my chances of getting some ores. And what have we got here? No ores, I don't think. I really want iron. Like, I could have a little dig around here. Is there any iron underneath any of these blocks? That would be very handy, but sadly there isn't. But getting the stone is handy as well, because I don't think there's any stone until I've gone down quite a bit further either. So yeah, getting all of this stone here is going to be very handy. Any ores around here? There's a bit more gravel. I mean, I will need gravel at some point to make flint and steel for when I go to the Nether. Well, actually, it's getting quite dark here. Let's go put down my crafting table, and luckily I can easily make a bed. And so the second it's become nighttime, I can sleep and carry on again in the morning. So let's get the map out, and let's see, where shall I head in. Like, it'd be good maybe to like try and fill in the entire world, you know, just so I can see everything that there is. And also, I want to try and get to the edges of the world, because at the edges of the world, you can kind of like look down through the world and like see everything. Like, does that make sense? Like, you can look through and see like all of the layers, and it looks like a layer cake or something, and it looks really cool. So I want to do that just so I can look at it, because I've not seen it yet with this, and I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? I need to put some of these up here. So this is just to make a little bit of coal, not coal, sorry, charcoal, so I can cook some things, because as I mentioned, I'm not going to get any proper coal until quite later on. And is there anything I need from the mobs? Is there anything that would help me out? I don't know, with some I guess making a bow would be quite useful. So let's go take out this spider and grab a little bit of string. There we go. I need one more piece to make a bow, and once this skeleton's burnt, I can go and hopefully get some arrows. Oh, I got a bone. Oh, I could get a dog. Actually, no, I can't get a dog. I think dogs only spawn in forest biomes. So I did spend a little bit of a while trying to decide what biome to be in, because at first I was going to do a forest biome only because it would allow me to get dogs, and I really like the idea of getting dogs, but it means that I wouldn't get any villagers is the problem. So if you do decide to do this challenge or a similar challenge, like, I recommend not doing it the same as me. Like, I recommend just changing it up a little bit, just doing it slightly different. So like, I showed you my kind of layout of layers just to kind of show you what I would be dealing with in this series here. Yeah, but don't do the same. If you did want to do the challenge yourself, shake things up a little bit, change around the layers, kind of come up with it for yourself. Or I think an even more fun way of doing it is to like do it for your friend. So like set up a world for them, choose all of the layers, and then like send it to them, or like, you know, just set it up for them, so then they go and play. But then that way they won't know what any of the layers are. So give them the same challenges, you know, make sure that you can get to the nether and can get to the end, you know, make sure that they can do everything that they need to do, but make it so they have no idea what they're going to be facing. And that way I think it's going to be exciting. Like, just digging down and having no idea what you're going to find, I think would be a lot of fun. So I obviously set this up for myself, so I kind of know everything that there is, basically. I basically know everything that there isn't, but, you know, I'm not going to remember. Like, I'm not going to remember when I'm digging down exactly what's where. So there is going to be a little element of a surprise, but it's more, it's more just going to be about seeing, you know, how well can I do in this very weird way to play the game. Like, this isn't how the game was ever intended to be played. It's such a weird thing to do. But I found some coal here. I might as well make the most of this and try and grab this. So let's go and try and put some dirt down here and fill it in underneath. So this isn't iron. Obviously, it's coal, but it's not like amazing. Like, it's not what I really wanted, but it's definitely better than nothing. And I'm probably not going to see any coal until like much later in the series. So I might as well make the most of it and try and grab that. But yeah, I also found this village. I found another village on the horizon, and hopefully this one's going to have a blacksmith. It doesn't look like the biggest village in the world. Please don't tell me I'm not going to get a bunch of villages that don't have blacksmiths. Actually, is that a blacksmith there? I don't think it is. I don't think there's another blacksmith. I really want iron. I don't want to go through. Oh no, here we go. There is a blacksmith. Please have iron. Please have iron. Please have iron. And yes! 5 pieces of iron. Oh, this is amazing. Right, okay, this is going to be like my home for now. I don't want to live in one of these houses. Well, I guess I will for now, just for like the very near future. Let's make one of these my home. As I said, I don't want to build just something of my own to live in, but I guess I can wait until I've dug down, because the good thing is I'm going to get loads of materials that I wouldn't ever normally get before. You know, like there's going to be, you know, a whole layer of, I don't know, like nether quartz, or a whole level of prismarine shards, you know, things that like I can't normally ever build out of. There's going to be loads of it. But then other things that, you know, normally I could get very easily is going to be much more difficult. So let's go and empty out my pockets a bit here. Actually, let's go and throw down the crafting table and furnace in here. So yeah, this is going to be just my little temporary home. And I guess I've already got a crafting table, so I can just go and put that one down there. I'm going to save my coal, I think, just because it seems like such a rare thing. I'm going to save that in case I really need it, but I can go and put some of my charcoal in here, and I got my potatoes. I'm going to go and start them cooking, because I think they're probably going to be my best form of food for now. And it looks like I have a few roommates as well I'm going to be sharing this home with, but now I can go and I can grab the iron. So I got 5 pieces. I also got some iron horse armor, and I guess I could find a horse. I guess horses could spawn here, so if I do get a horse, I will certainly be putting the armor on it. I was hoping to get some Stampy-style boots, but it looks like I got some iron leggings, and that will be definitely better than nothing. So, what should I make? I think I should make an iron pickaxe. I think that's I'm going to put... so, I don't know whether I should make an iron sword. I think an iron sword and an iron pickaxe is probably going to be the best use for the iron that I have. I think the iron pickaxe definitely, because there's going to be some ores I'm going to find on the way. And I think that having the iron pickaxe, you know, like being able to gather up gold and redstone and just, I don't know, just any other ore, I think having this pickaxe is going to be the way to go. I also want to set up a little bit of a tree farm, so I might as well just go and... Oh, is this the edge of the world here, actually? Let's go look at the map. How... I didn't really see where I was headed. Oh yeah, look, this is the edge of the world. Let me go and show you what the world looks like from here. If I go in third person, there we go. Look, you can see it. Look at that. How cool does that look? It's kind of hard to see properly from here. Like, this is an invisible wall here. Like, as I run and jump, I can't go any further this way. But doesn't that look cool? There's a little glimpse of things to come. Oh no, look, I can see some lava all the way down at the bottom there. And this is actually probably a good way to see if there's any strongholds. There doesn't seem to be any right by the edge here, but there should be 3 strongholds in this world. So that means that, yeah, coming across them shouldn't be too difficult. And of course, I can get some Eye Vendors. And so I can use them in order to be able to to find some like using the normal method, I guess. So let's go and put these down here, and I've got some of these dark oak saplings. So let's go and set some of these growing, and that's going to solve my my needing to grow trees problem. But what I also want to do is making shears would be nice, just for being able to dig out some of this ground. Because what I want to do now is I want to kind of dig out around this grass a little bit, because that what that will mean is that the grass is going to kind of spread all over the area here. And that is going to make more animals spawn around the area here, which is going to be handy because I'll be able to get like I guess leather is going to be the best thing to get, because if I get leather, then I can start making leather armor, because until I get to one of the other layers where the ore's going to be, I'm not going to be able to get anything to make armor out of, and it could get dangerous because, as I said, mobs are on, and so I do want to make sure that I stay as protected as I can. So let's go and dig out all of this area here, and then I'm also going to go and start growing some more sugarcane. I can see some more in the distance, and that's just because I want cakes. Because let's think about it. So actually, oh no, I need iron buckets and cows, don't I? So I don't think I'm gonna get any cakes until I get down to the iron level, because it's probably a little bit of a waste to try and use some of the iron I have already, just to try and make myself some cakes. But come on, I can't do a Minecraft series without eating cakes. I'm Stampy Cat, come on. What do you expect? Anyway, that's the end of this episode here. I think I made some decent progress. I explored the land a bit, and I think I got quite lucky with my bonus chest and finding some of these villages. So I think in the next episode, rather than exploring on the surface anymore, I think I'm going to start digging down and seeing what I'm going to be able to find underneath the surface. So I'll be leaving, of course, a link in the description to the next episode of the Stampy Flat Challenge once I've uploaded it. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!